19 of Football Manager 2015 with Aston Villa. Joining back, it's the 1st of April 2017, and Manchester City are going to be facing us here at Villa Park for another big game. Hopefully we can pull off another big win like we did against Chelsea a few episodes back. And since you were with me last, we've kind of gone through a bit more of a sticky run, I suppose, as to be expected. Kind of the dream run in the middle here did come to a close. That was the last live commentary, us beating Sheffield Wednesday 3-0. We then went on to lose 2-1 to Liverpool. Paco Alcázar and Carlos Bacca cancelling out a Jack Grealish equaliser in the 80th minute. Disappointing result, Delafeu and Balanta picking up injuries, which wasn't good at all. And just overall a poor performance. We then lost 3-0 at home to QPR, which was by far the most unimpressive of the results in this kind of little period we went through. Because we were 3-0 down after 17 minutes. Costas Fortuna scoring from the penalty spot. Stephen Colker and Lewis Graben also on the score sheet in a disappointing result. We drew 3-3 with Newcastle away from home in the FA Cup 5th round, which was as mad a game as it seems. We were 1-0 up through Origi. Mark Davies equalised. Gigliotti scored a brace for Newcastle to make it 3-1 after 87 minutes. Pereira pulled one back in the 89th minute before Origi capitalised on a goalkeeping error from the Newcastle keeper, scoring the 92nd minute and force it to go to a replay. We then played Middlesbrough. We were back in the league and we won at home 2-0. Lucas Boye with his first goal in the league for the club, and Divock Origi also on the score sheet. And this was also a disappointing result, losing at home to Newcastle in the FA Cup 5th round replay. Drew 0-0 after extra time, but did miss out on penalties, which was very disappointing. And yeah, because I thought the FA Cup could have been one we were in the hunt for. We then lost 1-0 away at Swansea, which is again another disappointing result. Fairly uneventful game, which was just kind of sparked to life with 8 minutes to go through Emmanuel Mas scoring. And that was it, really. We beat Hull 2-1 though. Charlie Aston had given Hull the lead, and I was really thinking, oh Jesus Christ. But Alan McGregor scored an own goal before Pereira scored a goal 7 minutes from time to give us a much needed victory. Then the last game before this episode was against West Ham, and we lost 4-3, a very disappointing result. Pereira, Delafeu and Balanta for us. Sacco scored twice for them, Peruzzi with an own goal, and Matt Jar was also on the score sheet. So when it comes to the league, we've dropped down to 10th place, but as you can see, you know, we're 2 points off 7th. So we could actually hop up to 7th if we won today. But then again, we are 7 points off 6th. So we'd really, if we want Europe, we'd kind of need the Capital One and FA Cup winners to be in the top 6 already. Now, Chelsea have half completed the task by winning the Capital One Cup, but we need the winner and the runner-up the FA Cup to finish in the top 6, and then us to finish 7th. But it's still a very long shot that we'll be getting Europe this year. We're going into the team today. We've got Valdez in goal, back for Santon, Balanta, Okori and Peruzzi. Delphin Cleverley, Grealish, Pereira, Delafeu and Origi up front. So we should just head on into the game. We're in a bit of a patchy spell. So are Manchester City, though. They find themselves only in 9th place themselves, which I think is extremely poor for their standards. You know, 10th is really dreamland for us, but 9th for Manchester City is just not really acceptable, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, so we should be heading into the game. As you can see, Origi, our top scorer with 15 this year. He is our top scorer, so just going to slow it down a bit so we can decrease any lag that there may be. Here's Peruzzi, finds Pereira. Back to Peruzzi cleverly now. On the ball, finds Delph. Balanta. Out to Grealish. Santon. Good ball in. Cleared away, but Santon might get a second chance. Grealish. Back out to Cleverley. Delph. Pereira. Delafeu 1-0. And that is a dream start here. Delafeu is 10th of the season. And we've taken a 1-0 advantage here at home to Manchester City. It's a well-worked goal, actually. It was kind of a nice, intricate play before Pereira kind of fed in Deulofeu. Deulofeu was able to convert, which was with a nice, tidy finish. And it's 1-0 already, just like that, after 6 minutes. But Manchester City will be looking to get straight back into this game. And here's Sergio Aguero looking to make that happen. Hits the inside of the post, rolls across the goal line, but does not manage to go in. And Valdez is able to claim. And Valdez is here again now, start of a new highlight. Santon, but Delph branching out into a wider position. Delph now cutting back inside, finds Pereira. Origi in behind, should score. Divock Origi spurns our first proper chance, because Deulofeu's one was just a well-worked goal. Santon does really well there. Grealish, maybe we can create another one so Origi's miss doesn't come back to haunt us. And Delph is in this time, and Delph is the one that misses on this time of asking. Really disappointing stuff here. 21 minutes here. Strootman, Aguero, Goulam, Aguero, Silva. Good save. And it's away. 1-0. Still. Here. 25 minutes gone. Still 1-0. Blanta gets a warning. Back in centre back. Yeah. We're looking to head in here to half time. It's going to be 1-0. Really good so far from the boys. We start off this second half, and it's Toure here on Silva. Gina Peruzzi brings them down poorly there. Here's Goulam. Aguero hits the post. Jesus, Sergio Aguero nearly on hand to put Manchester City back in this game, but instead he does manage to flip it right. Here they come again though. Oh no, Akore. Aguero doesn't take advantage of that hopeless mistake there from Joris Akore, the captain for today's game. Here's Silva. Aguero! He doesn't miss out on this time of asking. And in the 83rd minute, he finally equalises for Manchester City. It's another corner. It's another disappointing corner to concede. And it looks like it will only be a draw for today's game. Just disappointing considering we held the lead for so long, and then to concede it to a sloppy enough corner really isn't what we